Hi, and thanks for watching. In this video tutorial, we're going to show you how to upload your first app to AppeBee. I've already logged into the system, and I'm on the home page where you have several tabs at the top. The dashboard is where we start. There's also Promotion Center, My Apps, Reports, My Campaigns, which is for both affiliates and advertisers, Profile, and of course our Help Center. But to get an app loaded, we're going to click on My Apps. There are three tabs in the My Apps section: My Listings, which would list the apps that you have uploaded to the system; Purchased Apps. You can use your account not only to upload apps to our system, but you could also use it to purchase apps that you find on the system as well. You'd see a list of those here. And finally, Installed Apps would be those apps that are installed on your mobile device. To get started adding your app, though, we click on the right where it says Add App. And the page we start with is some very basic information about the app you're about to upload. The app title. For this demonstration, we're going to be uploading the app called Hidden Object Carnival. For each app you load, you can set a content rating. In this case, it's a simple game, so we're going to rate this for everyone. And then you select a category. And of course, this is a game, so we'll click on Games. In the case of games, we get a subcategory too. We'll call this one Casual. And then I'll click on Save. Now, once the screen refreshes, you can see on the left side that the app details have now been filled in. The app title, the content rating, and the category. If you did happen to make a mistake, you can click on each one of those using the link, and then you can make any necessary changes, and once again click Save. Now I'm going to scroll down because we're going to talk about the mandatory section, the in-app ads banners, most recommended content, and I also want to point out that we have a PDF you can download that will help you with more information about listing your apps here on AppeBee. It's down here at the bottom left. Just click on Download and you'll get that PDF. We'll come back to the mandatory section in just a moment, but right now let's talk about the in-app banners. The in-app ads banners are very important to you as a developer. Each of our affiliates has the ability to create campaigns to market your app, and to do so, you can provide them with creative. That means graphics or other information that they can use in the marketing of your app. And that's what the in-app ads banners and the more recommended content is all about. You can upload graphics here that then an affiliate can use to hit the ground running when they're marketing your app. They've already got the materials in hand that you've provided. The more recommended content section is just as important. Rather than just graphics, this is an area where you could, say, add an email swipe for affiliates. You could add content that they could use in blog posts for affiliates to market your app. You could add content they could use on social media, again, to market your app. And notice that you can also add screenshots and videos as well. All right, let's scroll back up and let's work on this mandatory section. This is an area that does need to be filled in before we can really upload the app. The first thing to do is to create an app edition. For the edition title, we're going to call this Hidden Objects Carnival. Now, this is our paid version. The keywords field is where you put information that could be used by search engines to find your type of game or your game specifically. So you want to put in some information there, some tags or keywords that make sense for people that are looking for your type of app. The edition summary is a short description. It's 200 characters or less, basically telling people about your app. The edition description is a longer version. You can tell them all the details you want here, and notice that you do have some formatting options. As a matter of fact, with our special, I think we'll go ahead and bold that in this case. The next field is edition type. We have several different models that you can put your apps under. In this case, we're going to deal with paid, but know that we will have other videos for the free app revenue sharing version, the free pay per install version, and the free cost per action or CPA version with no SDK. The edition price, this is the price you're asking for your paid app. And then the edition commission is the percentage that you're going to pay affiliates who market your app and actually sell it for you. In this case, we're going to make it 35%. And then you click Save. The next step is to make an app version. This is the very first copy of this app that we're putting into the system, so we're going to call it Hidden Object Carnival 1.0. For the What's New section for a brand new app, we might just put some more marketing materials in there, explaining it's a new game and you're going to have a lot of fun playing it. Select Files. This is where you actually load your APK file. So you'll click on the button and select your APK from your computer to upload to our system. The final steps on this page are making a declaration that you are in fact the owner of the APK file, you have full rights to sell or distribute it, and that you agree to our vendor and app requirements policy. And when you're done, once again you click Save. Now the remainder of the mandatory section is a set of graphics that are associated with the app. You have a main banner, app icon, market banner, marketplace top banner, and sponsored market ad. And notice the dimensions are right there, so it's easy to know the size that you need to upload for each one of these. Through the magic of video, I'm going to time-lapse uploading these graphics for you so we can speed things up just a little bit. But know that it's just a matter of going to your computer and getting the graphics that you prepared to put into the mandatory section. Now, I'm going to scroll back down and we're going to take a little further look at the in-app ads banners and the more recommended content. Once again, a reminder that this is critically important to you as a developer because our affiliates can create paid campaigns to market your app. And so you want to upload this creative material, some graphics about your app, some information about your app that they can use in marketing the app to the outside world. For the graphics, once again, we provide suggested dimensions for each one. And down at the bottom under the more recommended content section, you have things like add an email swipe for affiliates, add blog posts for affiliates, add social media posts for affiliates. This is content you come up with that you're providing to our affiliates so they can market your app. You can also add screenshots and videos. Let's put some screenshots in here. And by the way, to put in multiple screenshots, we'll click on the link, we'll add a screenshot from our computer, just a graphics file, and then we'll click on it again to add some more. So finally, when you're ready, one of the final steps in uploading your app is to pay edition activation fee. And then I'll scroll back to the top and we'll take a look at the updated edition and version information. And now that we're back up here, let's talk about versions for just a second. We have this first edition of the app, Hidden Object Carnival. But let's say it's a month or two down the road and we've made some enhancements to the app and we'd like all of our users to be aware of it. What we'll do is we'll create a new version, and we might call that version 1.1. There's an area here where we can explain the enhancements that have been made to the app and so on. And the powerful part about this is when you do this, all of this information about the new version of the app is pushed out to all of your users that have installed the app, so they're instantly aware of the new version. So handling updated versions of apps is incredibly simple and straightforward in AppeBee and powerful because it goes out to your installed user base. And by the way, this is our paid version of the app, but if you have a free version, you could upload that as well. We'll cover that in another video about free editions. So now we have our edition, we have our first version, and we're ready to submit it. And to do that, we just click on Send for Approval. This lets us know that you've uploaded a new app, or a new version at least. We'll have a look and be back to you shortly with an approval notice. Now, as we conclude this video tutorial, I'm going to go back to My Apps, and you'll notice the plus sign here. It's where you can always return to get information about the apps you've uploaded to the system. We appreciate you watching this video and be looking for more from AppeBee.